Obviously, if we can avoid land tax, we want to avoid it. But the thing you got to remember is land tax is tax deductible. Secondly, it's unavoidable at some point anyway. If you're in the property market, you obviously think the property market is going up. So if the property market is going up, they will go over thresholds. The other thing you got to remember is it's the most likely to change. State governments have got big deficits. We look at New South Wales now with the GST at the time of this recording, having 13 billion, I think the number was, taken out of their coffers. What's one of the easiest ways for the governments to refill those coffers? Rich property investors. So land tax is the most subject to change. So when we look at our structures and we effectively try and determine what's going to minimize it, I always put it as the least important factor. Is it a factor? Absolutely, it's a factor. But if you've got a cracking property in Queensland and one that's okay in WA, and you're like, oh, but I want to avoid the Queensland land tax, the land tax is probably a couple of grand a year. The equity uplift from the cracking property versus the average one in WA where you avoid land tax, it just doesn't make sense. So it's something when we're planning portfolios, we go, is it a factor? Yes. Can we use a structure to avoid it? We will. But it absolutely should not determine your choice between two different properties.